In the next 2 or 3 years, you may remain optimistic about exports for both components and complete vehicles. However, even with the positive trends in the export of the new Big Three, we still face challenges, including the US Inflation Reduction Act, Section 301 tariffs, Europe's anti-subsidy investigations, and Europe's carbon border tax, all of which pose significant threats to us. From my own experience, if you talk to managers at major OEMs or Tier 1 suppliers in Europe or the US, their key concerns are, how much are you sourcing from China? And are you overly dependent on China? They have strict sourcing limits from China nowadays. That is to say, once a certain threshold is reached, they must source from outside China. So, while we see opportunities, we also see risks. The process of decoupling from China is not only happening, but accelerating. Tariffs and non-tariff barriers from various countries, especially in the US and Europe, are realistic and growing. As Secretary Schuan mentioned earlier, the carbon tax as a recent example, Germany is currently discussing increasing the carbon tax from 30 euros per ton this year to 40 euros next year, and possibly reaching 200 euros per ton by 2027. All these green barriers are real threats to us. Even Russia is now pushing for more localized production. Here comes to the question, how long will it be for us to export comfortably in the future? From the situation in Japan and Germany, we can see that all countries now have to localize production and services, and finally make the Chinese auto industry and foreign auto industries closely integrated in actual interests and employee employment, so that they can't break away, can't get rid of, and are reluctant to part with us.